Here.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is To Travel and Tour.
Well then, we don't need to say that anymore.
No.
We're here.
Hi.
Welcome.
Trying to figure out how to do that. Because I usually put like the little thing up and then we didn't have the little thing. And then I'm like, well, and then he's like, are we going to say stuff before? Or are we just going to go with that because of the new changes? And I'm like, hi.
Well, anyways, this is still, nevertheless, an episode of To Travel and Tour TV. That's right. So welcome in, everyone. Glad to have you on board with us tonight. As you may have seen in our TTT community on the Facebook, we have a lot to talk about this evening with you guys. I mean, there has been a lot going on. You may have noticed changes on our channel, all these things that suddenly are different. But let's rest assured, these are all changes to the good, guys. This is all just meant to lift our channel to the next level. At least that's what we're trying to do here. And of course, it's going to be a topic as well, actually, that we have for this evening, and that is travel as a couple.
Yes.
And it sounds like a very, simple and mundane kind of thing to talk about, but it's not. There are definitely a lot of interesting aspects to that. And this is not just about our take on traveling as a couple, it's also about your take. So we want to hear how you feel about traveling as a couple, of course, provided that you do travel as a couple. Exactly right. Anyways, and of course, last but not least, if there are enough fellow travelers by the end of the live stream.
Nobody wants to do that.
What?
No.
You don't think?
No.
No? You
I
don't?
have no interest.
No, all roads lead to travel.
No, why would you want to do
it's
that?
dead.
That's done.
It's done. Yeah,
Done.
nobody cares about that. Not anymore. No. We don't have any die-hard players of all roads lead to travel. No way, we don't. Okay, that was our 5 minutes of BS. Let's see who's in here with us tonight. Right off the bat, I see a message from Jamie. Amtrak Travel first.
Yes, go to Jamaica.
That's right. That it says that at the end. Let's read the first sentence before we read the third sentence.
I didn't read the sentence. I just know he's going to Jamaica.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Because to be honest, I don't have my glasses on. That could say anything like that.
Okay, fair enough. Anyways, Jamie says, hi, Neil and Kim. Hope all is well. Sorry, I won't make it to the live. I got stuck at work. At least that means money for Jamaica. Leaving there in 40 days. Getting excited. Well, I bet you are, my friend. And nevertheless, even though you cannot make it in here tonight, thank you so much for at least popping in and saying hi to us. Always appreciate it. And I bet you are getting excited. It's been a while for us at this point since we've been to Jamaica.
No, we're going to Jamaica.
We're going there in not too long ourselves. So we're very much looking forward to that. Second one in the house, Sir Gary of the Beaches, one of our moderators in here who has also traveled with us on more than one occasion. So let's get that tune out for our Gary here. There it is. Tuning in from the state of Georgia, our Gary is back in the house. Welcome back, my friend. Glad to have you here with us tonight. Hey, new name, Ashley Radcliffe. Greetings to you. Welcome to Travel and Tour. I have not seen you in our live stream before, so for you and for everyone else who is here for the first time, welcome. You may notice that we go over a lot of comments in our live stream. That is how we like it. That's how we roll. We like to actually have a conversation going as opposed to just rambling off one story after another while you slowly but surely get started on a trip to Dreamsland. All right. Jeffrey from Jamestown is in the house. Well, hello to you, Jeffrey. Thank you so much for joining us once again. This is certainly not your first time to be here. As for Cheryl and Ed, welcome back, guys. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. And Cheryl and Ed are actually busy packing for their Alaska cruise, leaving in 3 days. All right, that's fantastic.
I love Alaska.
Alaska is great. I want to go back. When can we go back?
When do you want to go? I can book it.
We do have some trips planned already, and unfortunately, you can only spend money once. So, but yeah, Alaska is hands down one of our favorite destinations so far. Absolutely. Jeff Gorham, also a regular at this point for sure. Welcome back. Welcome back here in our live travel talk show. And Gary says, geez, I'm 2 minutes late. 2 minutes late?
I don't know.
You were? I didn't
We
realize.
were here. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think he was 2 minutes late. I think maybe he was 2 minutes late in getting a comment in.
I think he clocked himself. I mean, it wasn't us timing him.
No.
We're not sitting here with like a stopwatch or something. Moderator, where are you? Where are you? It's 9:01. It's 9:01. Why is he not here?
Wait a minute. I just told Gary like 3 days ago or so, whatever. I messaged him and I'm like, we have a live stream this week. He's like, do you think I don't know that?
Sorry. We didn't say nothing. Anyway, speaking of moderators, look who is here.
Hey,
Eric B from
how
Travel
are ya?
Adventures with Eric B, who in the past 365 days has hit the globe.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've never used that phrase before, I just realized, but Eric really did exactly that. He hit the globe.
He's gone everywhere.
The man went everywhere.
Yes.
I mean, he really lived what a traveler typically preaches. And that is go places.
He just goes.
Exactly,
I mean,
which
it's
is amazing. So, in honor of him, let's get some of that good old Louisiana jazz out. Oh yes, from the state of Louisiana, Eric B is in the house. Welcome back, my friend. Next moderator in the house is Anthony Simone. Greetings to you, Anthony. You said you were looking forward to All Roads Lead to Travel, so that is at least one. Well, I know Gary and Eric like to play that too. So
no, Eric doesn't like it at all.
Oh, really?
No, he has no interest. None.
Since when?
He messaged me. He said, "I don't want to."
Hey, listen, I told you our 5 minutes of BS are over. Anyways, welcome back, Anthony. Of course, we have your clip over here as well. So let's see if I can find you in here. Yes, you're right there. Welcome back, Anthony Simone, long-standing member of our community and has also been a moderator for quite some time here in our live travel talk show. So welcome back, welcome back. Let's have a look here what else is going on. I see a bunch of meetings and greetings, which is awesome. And indeed, guys, if you do happen to see someone pop in the chat, please be sure you say hi to them, because as I just pointed out, we go over a lot of comments in here, and odds are you're going to see those newcomers before we do. So please make sure you greet them and acknowledge them, make them feel welcome. Gary here says that he'll be heading to Jamaica in 40 days or so as well. Oh, good for you, good for you.
I don't want to talk about it, Gary.
Why not? Why don't you want to talk about it?
Gary,
we're a travel channel. We talk about travel.
That's why I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, but Gary don't want to talk about the trip we have coming up.
No, on the
Gary seashore.
On the trip. And Gary can't come on the trip. And it makes me sad.
I know, me too. It's a real bummer. We've traveled with him like several times now, and it's always a lot of fun when he's there.
Marsha and Chris are born?
They'll be there, yeah, I know.
We're going?
Part of me hopes he will just show up as a surprise, but
That would be nice.
I doubt it.
No.
Yeah, I doubt it.
They did book it with me. So maybe,
maybe
I could surprise you.
You could, I suppose.
I did surprise Neil. I won't tell him.
All right, let's see here. I see Dan Zultje in the house. Hey, Dan, what's going on? Our neighbor from Ohio, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Provided it is still Ohio.
I don't think he went anywhere.
No, he didn't move or anything. We didn't come across any messages on Facebook. It's sometimes hard to keep track of where everyone lives anymore.
I talked to Dan on the phone not too long ago, and he's still where he was, as far as I know.
But I will say, a good, educated guest would just, generally speaking, if you really would have no clue, Florida.
I know everybody goes there.
I know.
I mean, it's like this, everybody's just going to Florida. We're not.
Right?
We're not. We won't go. We like it up here.
Well, in terms of living, yes, we like it up here, but we certainly don't mind visiting Florida.
No. But I can't ever see you going and moving somewhere hot.
No, but the same
He
can be
likes
said for
snow.
you.
Yeah, but I like moderate. I would do somewhere that was like 68 year round.
Okay, that's called San Francisco. We were just there.
It was nice. I liked it.
That was good weather, I'll be honest. I didn't object to that either. No, for sure. All right, anyways, who else do we have here? Hey, our friends Ronnie and Elma from North Kakalaki. Woo! What's going on, guys? Thanks so much for joining us once again in here. Let's see, more meetings, more greetings, more meetings, more greetings. And Eric says he's only 3 fellow travelers away from 700.
Excellent.
Well, you know what we're gonna do. You know what we're gonna do. So let's have a look here if we can find Eric's channel. Oh, look, there's our own channel. Here we go. Let's have a look. So yes, Eric is indeed at 697 fellow travelers.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can get him to that 700. I mean, come on, we have done that before.
And if anybody in here isn't
Yes.
one of his fellow
And
travelers.
you know what? We don't just say that because Eric is our friend. Eric has legit good content. Honestly.
Oh my God, his stuff is amazing. We love him. And I wasn't laughing at Eric. I was reading ahead, and I could see it, and I read what Gary wrote, and it made me laugh.
We'll get there, Kimberly. Gee. Oh my
I don't know
goodness.
why I could see that. I could like focus in on it. I mean, without my glasses, I could see it, and it was making me laugh.
Apparently, comments you find funny all
I
of a
can
sudden
see
dramatically
without my
increase your
glasses.
eyesight.
No, isn't that great?
It is suspicious. That's what it is. Suspicious. Anyways, so yeah, once again, if there is another moderator in the house who would be so kind to drop the link of Eric's channel, and then hopefully we can make those 3 happen for him, and thus help him to a milestone for his channel, like so many creators have done in our channel at this point.
And our last
Well, not too awful long ago, who was it? Was it the Traveling Gilberts?
I think it was.
They hit 1,000 in our live stream. So hopefully we can continue the trend. So I'm going to keep track of Eric's channel, see if he made it meanwhile. But yeah, if you haven't done so yet, please hop over to Eric's channel and become a fellow traveler of his. Then we go to that comment that you were giggling about so much. Gary putting down their PayPal says, blow up Neil.
So we will!
Oh boy, let's have a look. I mean, that can only be if that is a confirmed one.
Oh,
but,
it is. Blow up Neil!
Has to go
Blow
to
up Neil! Blow up Neil!
I thought you were my wife.
Yes.
And this is how you treat me.
Yes.
Oh no.
Blow up Neil! Blow up Neil!
But yes, it is an official.
Yes,
it's official.
it is,
So
of
yes,
course. Blow up Neil! Blow up Neil!
you're pounding the heck out of my arm, you know.
Well, you know what? We only do 1 live stream a month now.
Oh, so now it is like all the
Extra,
hashtags.
extra.
So it's now all the hashtags I'd rather avoid.
Yes.
Like I hate them again and again and again. Yeah,
and
all
again.
that one. All right. Anyways, Gary, of course we're going to play that canon for you. Here it is. Fried Neil.
Yeah. I love that. It's so awesome.
Are you enjoying the clip that you yourself
Oh my
have
God.
seen so many times?
But I love it. It never gets old.
Well, this is what happens when you mess with a canon.
Yeah.
You shouldn't do that.
Too bad.
It's at my detriment,
Uh-huh.
my well-being.
Mhm.
And then you beat me on top of that. Where's my pamphlet? I need my
Oh,
pamphlet.
stop it with your pamphlet. Now, what else do people have to say?
All right, let's have a look here. Looks like Ninebot is behaving. And you know what? He actually says something useful there because I completely forgot to ask our fellow travelers for this one.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, if you haven't done so yet and you want to help us out, please do give our live stream a thumbs up. We would very much appreciate that. And that does help us out a lot. Then Gary says, I think you planned these trips, Kim, when you know I can't go.
Hey, I had this opportunity
Whoa.
today. I had this opportunity, and I thought to myself, oh, I can take advantage of this. It's before Gary's surgery.
Just like that. So actually, you do take that in consideration.
Yeah, because it's before Gary's surgery. This will be a wonderful surprise
It
for
would
him.
be, yeah. I know. It's so sad.
It's so sad.
Hey, next one in the house is Call Me V. Welcome back. So glad to have you here on board tonight. And stay tuned because tonight it's going to happen again. All roads lead to travel because I've seen several names already in our live stream tonight that are avid players of All Roads Lead to Travel. So you may want to hang in there if you're in for some good laughs tonight. And Gary says, and you're stealing my Marsha and Chris to win. His Marsha and Chris.
I know there is people. Thank you for introducing me to Marsha. I love her.
You know, every time after Gary travels with them, he just puts them away in the silverware cupboard somewhere. You know, okay, click until next trip. Well, it's nice having you.
It was good.
Now go sit there and be
Go
good.
travel with Kim and Neil.
Just be good there in the silverware cupboard. Oh boy. Call Me V throwing, sharing some love here. Nice. That's what we like to see in here. Eric dropping the link here. Speaking of which, let's have a look here. How far are we along with Eric? Is he at 700? 698. He just needs two more. Two more for Eric before he can celebrate his next milestone, guys. So please help him to make it to that 700. He needs only two more. Surely we can make that happen. Eric also that super chat clip that Kimberly is so incredibly fond of. Neil fried rice.
There you go.
Well, yeah, after something like that would happen to me, then yes. Oh boy, this is worse. This is far worse. Look at what he says here. Cheese stuffed Neil, new delicatesse. Oh, yeah, no, thank you. That is all kinds of wrong. Gary says, oh boy, my profile pic has to go. I was fat. Hello. You had that picture up forever, Gary. I haven't even noticed that.
No.
All right, what else do we have going on? Gary then says, yes, but it is at the time that I have to get my surgical clearance. Oh.
And I mind, but I want you to go.
Oh, boy.
But now you can't go anywhere for quite a while, and now I'm really sad.
Yeah, that's really a bummer for sure.
I wish you could change things, because I would love for you to come with us.
Yeah, that would have been awesome, yeah. Well, I guess a rain check it is, Gary. That's all I can say. Gary, now adding to that, he says, I triple dare you to come on a Virgin cruise in February. As much as we would enjoy the company, and I'm just not so sure about Virgin Cruise Lines.
Well, let me work on this.
What do you mean, let me work on this?
I've been talking to Julie about going on Virgin.
And
Julie thinks we should go on Virgin too.
What makes him say that?
Because they are, it's all adult travel.
Mm-hmm.
And that is pretty much what you and I do.
Right.
We don't really do the whole family vacation thing as much. We're more adult travel. And that is really the demographic for that cruise line. And with me being a travel advisor, I like to go on all the different lines. So I know more and I know what I can offer. And, because, you know what, you can read all you want. I like to see.
Oh, yes.
It makes a difference. And you feel the vibe of a place, too. Or feel the vibe of a certain line. This I'm going to work on.
I'm still not sure. Not convinced yet. But hey, maybe, I don't know what you will find over time that could possibly pull me into doing that. Gary that says, you are a travel channel. You should experience it. Oh.
He's right.
Oh, boy. We're getting expectations now.
But he's right.
I can't say he doesn't have a point. Then V says, well, what do they win other than a trip if they take the dare? Yeah, let's talk about that, Gary. If we take the dare, then what? Let us know.
And what dates? I need to know what dates and which one it is. You're going to have to send me that information.
Yeah, forward that information to us, and then we can look at it. V says, I will take Neil's place. If he says no, LOL, anytime is a good time for a trip. Well, that sure is spoken like a true traveler, V. I can't say anything about that.
But you know what? I do want to bring it up though too. Is at the end of the month we are going on the MSC Seashore.
Yes.
And the prices are good. If anybody's interested, please do reach out.
Yeah, it's still not too late.
No.
If you want to join us, we have a great group going.
Yeah, we do. And just let me know. Just reach out to me, instant message me, and I'll be happy to get back to you and we'll get you quote.
Yes, and once again, I would like to what?
It is the 27th, I think, through the.
That sounds right.
3rd.
Yeah. 3rd, huh? Because
August 27th through.
Yeah,
September
that would be
3rd.
the week. Yes. Okay. Let's see here. What was I gonna say? Now I forgot what I was gonna say.
I don't know.
It pertained to that.
Did it now?
Yeah, to that cruise. Yeah, that's. Oh yeah, it is not too late to join us on that cruise. And when we say group cruise, it is always to be considered a non-group cruise.
Yeah,
so
because like
we don't have like a schedule. Okay, Monday at 6:30, you must be out of bed and at breakfast. We're going to do this and this together.
No.
And then 1.5 hours later, and 2 minutes after that, we have this and that. No. You do whatever you feel like doing.
We usually have like the WhatsApp, and we have a group chat going with that. And I'm going to breakfast. Okay, I'll meet you there. You know, if you want to put it into the chat. Oh, well, I'm going to do this, and then you might say, oh, well, let's do this, and then that's another thing about traveling as a couple with a group. There are things that Neil likes to do that I don't like to do, and vice versa. And when we travel with a group, it makes it so much nicer because I can go do one thing that I really want to do.
Yeah.
He can go do another thing that he wants to do. And you're starting to see that more and more in our vlogs.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So that is for sure one part about travel as a couple or as a group for that matter. V says Canadian holidays are limited. Yeah, I bet they are. Hey, Troy's in the house. Good evening to you. Doing all right here, Troy. We're very much looking forward here to our upcoming cruise at the end of the month. So that's going to be there on the 27th, as Kimberly just pointed out. And you may have noticed on our channel that we are undergoing some thorough renovations here. And we'll be discussing those later on tonight. Of course, it's going to be all rosy to travel. We know you're an avid player of that too. And then, of course, we have the couple travel that we're discussing as announced. So, yeah, plenty to talk about for sure. Let's have a look here. Gary says, one bad thing about the week we're going is that it's President's Week and flights and hotels are astronomical, even for me.
No, actually, my flights coming from Pittsburgh to Fort Lauderdale are $99 each way, including the luggage, with Southwest. So that is, for the both of us, was $99. It was, what did it come to? Like $400 for 2 people, round trip, direct, with the bags, because it's Southwest. And if we wanted to fly out of Lake Trobe, which I could have done, it's all the way down to like $40 or $50 each way.
Yeah. So there are cheap ways to do it.
No, there are some really cheap flights out there for this time period. I don't know why, but they are.
Yeah.
So make sure you look, or I can help you look if you need me to. Flights are a great price.
All
At
right.
that particular moment, I don't know why.
Cheryl Letter saying that they missed the date for the group trip, so it's the 27th through the 3rd.
Of August.
Well, 27th of August,
through
3rd
September
of
3rd.
September, yes.
And it goes to Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
It goes to Grand Cayman. It goes to, where else does it go? It goes to their private island. And it goes to Cozumel, Mexico!
There you go. We'll be back in Mexico yet again.
So, those are the stops.
Great itinerary.
Great itinerary. One of the things we've never done, and this is my 5th MSC cruise, and it's the MSC Seashore. One of the things I've never done is I've never experienced a specialty dining on that ship, on an MSC ship of any of them.
Well, then we need to change that.
Yeah, and we are. We've actually booked the 3. You can get a package and you get 3 specialty dining experiences. You get the seafood, you get the steakhouse, and you get the Mexican. So that's all going to be coming too. I can't wait to do it. I just can't wait.
For me, sit-down restaurants or specialty restaurants, I should say, are hit or miss. Sometimes it's really good, and other times I'm like, I wish I was at the buffet.
You know what? Actually, for me, I mean, I like my specialty restaurants. I mean, Megan and me. We had the best cream of mushroom soup on the planet, the French restaurant.
Oh, I remember you mentioning that. Yeah.
It's life changing. It was so good. But I don't know where I was going with that. It went away.
You were talking about the mushroom soup.
I know, because it was so good.
And it was out of this world, you said.
It was out of this world. A specialty dining. But you know what? My favorite specialty dining was on the Carnival Horizon.
Oh, Nick and Nora's Steakhouse?
Okay, when I was with...
That was good.
No, when I was with Jake and Julie. I was on the Horizon. And we did the steakhouse.
Oh, yeah, we were on the Miracle.
Yeah, we were on the Miracle.
Yeah,
we did the steakhouse, unbelievable. And that Gigi's Asian... We ate there twice. It was unbelievable. Now, I wasn't as crazy about the other food on that ship, but darn, their specialty dining was really right on. I mean, it was fantastic.
Good deal. All right, let's see what else is going on in the chat here. Let's see, some talk among our fellow travelers. Nice. What else? Gary here says President's Week next February is 300 airfare and 453 for the hotel. Woo! Yeah, that is pricey for sure.
That's next February.
Yeah.
I'm talking about next February. I'm talking about this coming up now.
Oh, this cruise coming up. Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure you're talking about the same cruise.
I don't know.
Hey, what's V saying here?
Mexico!
Yes,
Woo!
we're gonna be there here soon again. Eric says he wishes he could go. Yeah, that would have been great because we're definitely not done with traveling with you either, my friend.
I know, we got to do it once.
Speaking of Eric, let's see where he is at. Did he make it to that 700 yet? Let's have a look. 698 still. Come on, guys. Eric only needs two more fellow travelers. Two more fellow travelers for Eric.
Robert.
And then he makes it to 700. So please do check him out. Roberto, good evening to you, my friend. And if Maria is out there, please tell her hi from us as well. Great to having you on board here once again. Blaine in the house. Good evening from Really Creative Travel. Welcome. Cheryl and Ed are saying, well, that day is Cheryl's birthday, and we are leaving on the Oasis of the Seas out of New Jersey on September 4th. Yeah, that is not an option for you.
Well, actually, I mean, you could just fly right to New Jersey and get on that one.
Just like that.
Why not? It'll be fine. It's not till the next day.
Oh boy. Gary says, yes, we are doing Gigi on the Horizon as well. All right, good.
We loved it.
Yeah, I didn't have the chance to check that out, but yeah, Kimberly said it was really good. And I do like Chinese food, so yeah. Eric then says that he has scheduled dining on the Horizon the first 6 days the first day at 6. I'm not sure how that works. Maybe you can shed some light on that?
The first day at 6? So did you have to...
Well, what time would he depart, though? What time is sail away? Okay, well, Eric, what exactly do you mean? Is that, is that literally embarkation day then that you would be... Because
normally you have a dining time that's for the cruise. Yeah. Or you have anytime dining, which means you can go at any time. And I'm not sure, or were you scheduled at 6 in a particular dining room? For one of the specialty dinings. I don't know what you're talking about for sure, Eric.
All right, just let us know. Gary then says, yes, August and September hotels in Miami area are cheap. Okay, That's good information. Ashley points out that she has been here before. Okay, good deal. In that case, welcome back. Glad to have you back. Let's see. Eric points out 699, one away. Oh, come on. We're only one away for Eric. Surely we can make it happen for him. Heck, if I refresh, it might already have happened. No. Still at only one away, guys. Come on, let's do this for Eric. Let's make this happen for him. Only one more fellow traveler required for him to make it to that 700. Let's see here. Eric then says, Gary says, post the link again. Yes, please do. Please do. And Eric says, my dining on the cruise at 6:30, but I don't know how that works.
That means you'll be assigned to a dining room, and that'll be the time that you can eat in the dining room, like 6:30.
Yeah, so all you do basically, Eric, is you simply show up at that time
To the
assigned dining room, because usually there's a specific one they want you to go to, and they will seat you right away.
Now, if this is a group cruise, which I think it is the group cruise you're talking about, talk to the travel agent to see what they have set up. See if they have it set up that everybody's eating at the same time. See if how it's set up for you guys. Because if they're doing it as a group, that could be a little bit different. So you're going to want to talk to whoever the travel agent was that booked it.
Yeah. Let's see here. V says is suggesting for Eric to get flex dining. We have been known to do that.
If it's possible, we take that. If
Yeah.
it's possible. Sometimes it's not possible.
Because how are you going to predict every day when you're going to get hungry?
Yeah.
I mean, and that's just me, and I'm a planner big time. I'm like the ultimate planner in a way. I plan everything. But when it comes to dining times, yeah, some days you are simply not hungry at 6:30. You may be hungry at I don't know, 4:30 or 9:30 for all I care. But that differs. So yeah, you are better off, as Fee is suggesting here, with flex dining. Let's see here. Blaine is already telling Eric that they will be helping him out. Awesome. Yes, go talk to Cindy for sure. Blaine says, yes, we love and always do my time. Yeah, see? Another great example here. And I knew we were not the only ones.
Now, on MSC, usually they have assigned, but they have it like this time I've noticed it says like between, like our dining time is between 6:30 and like 8 o'clock. So does that mean we can come anytime between those times? Because before we say just 6:30 or 8:30. So I don't know exactly what they're doing there. But the last time we went on an MSC cruise, they actually had changed it that we could go anytime or whatever because there was not a lot of people on the ship.
Yeah. Let's see here. V saying Cindy is amazing. Absolutely. She's actually a moderator for our live stream for a reason. Come on. Troy then says, breathe. One more push. Get Eric over the line. That's right. Let's check again. Did he make it yet? No, still at that one. Come on, guys. Just one more fellow traveler is all Eric needs. If you are not yet familiar with his channel, go check it out. Give him that one more fellow traveler that's needed for him to hit that 700. And so he can celebrate the next milestone for his channel. Gary then says, if they don't fix the my time dining issues on some of the cruise lines, I won't do it anymore. I would not be surprised if you're not the only one who feels that way, Gary. In all fairness, it is a popular thing.
I've only had one real bad problem. I've only ever had one time that the my time dining was horrific, and that was on Neil's first cruise.
Yeah, that was a disaster. They had an idea, and the execution of said idea was not good, to say the least. That's phrasing it politely. There was a lot that just didn't seem to be running right. And yeah, if you don't run it right, then yeah, the whole anytime dining can become a huge issue.
Now, anybody who's traveled with us knows, I mean, especially me, I like to sit, I like to talk. It's not that I want to run in and out of a dining room. No, right, yeah. I like to have a full
take your time and all that.
On that cruise, twice, I actually got up and left the dining room because we had been there so long, and I was so hungry and hadn't gotten like anything but one appetizer. And I'm like, we're going to have to go because I don't know how long this is going to take. We're missing the show. And we would run up to the buffet. And if you weren't up there, we wanted to get to the buffet before it closed. Right. So we could get some food because our buffet closed kind of early. Yeah.
Anthony says he loves MSC. Yeah, so do we. We have great experience with MSC.
Why do you love MSC?
Yeah, what makes you say that, Anthony? What is it in particular about MSC that you love about them? Let's see what else is going on. Anthony wants to try a Holland America. Yeah, You sure can.
You know what? I think it was just a crazy thing because everybody I talk to that does Holland America loves it. And that was the only Holland America cruise I've ever been on. Now, I'm not opposed to doing another one. I would certainly do another one. But there was plenty of things I liked about it.
Holland America is not exactly a party cruise line, but
that's okay.
That's actually what I like about it.
That's why I picked it when it was our first cruise.
Yeah.
I did. That's why I picked it. I figured it would be a little more laid back.
Yeah, exactly. Just, not that... Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, he's not going to the club.
No, exactly. Hey, this just in. Larry and Ananda, welcome in, first of all. I'm pointing out that Eric just got to his 700 because they subscribed to it. Let's see, can we verify this? Can we verify that Eric is the next one to hit a milestone in our live stream? Yes, we can.
Yay!
All right. Fantastic. Congratulations, Eric.
Congratulations.
Well deserved. You are at that 700 now. 300 to go until you hit that magical 1K, and that would really be just as well served once you hit that, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. So congratulations once again, and hopefully you will make it to that 4th digit here very, very soon. Gary then says, wait till you see what it is like now that the ships are full and still not completely staffed. Appalling to wait an hour in line just to get a table.
Oh my God, no.
We have heard stories about certain cruise lines basically stuffing
They're
cruisers.
all now, though, kind of.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, basically stuffing the ships full with cruisers and everything, and that doesn't seem to be working out too great, particularly since they don't have the staff to handle that.
What are they thinking?
In a way, I'm kind of leery for this upcoming cruise that's coming up because that is really nothing for me. On the other hand,
balcony.
Yeah, we do have a balcony, but I do like my balcony, but it's not the only thing I want to do. I would like to go to a show as well without having 20 people on my lap,
I love the shows.
Yeah, absolutely. The shows are great. Eric celebrating Enjoy 700. Yes, you're just thinking, Larry. Larry cheering Eric on. Nice. Larry and Anana greeting us. Hey, awesome of you to be here with us tonight. Always good to see you here. Anthony then says that he loves the Crystal Staircase and their pizza milkshake. Yeah, MSC Short.
Milkshakes.
You know what? Now that you mentioned it, I haven't either. I need to try those out because the food is generally speaking great on MSC. It's just that I never got to try the milkshakes.
You know what else I'm doing this time?
What are you doing?
I booked it. I booked it, and Julie booked it, and then Marcia booked it. We got the thermal suite for the week.
Okay, yes.
So we can
you
use as
mentioned
much
that.
as we want, and this is a serious one too. It has all the different saunas. It has emotional showers.
Emotional showers?
I don't know!
What is that? You turn the shower on and you start to cry?
I don't no. That's getting emotional in the shower. I think this is different.
But then what? You take a shower and the shower says, I feel so loved.
Yes, I don't know. It's an emotional shower. But anyways, I'm assuming it has like the different lights. And well, the one I've been in before, like you went from like hot water, and then you went down in each one you went under got cooler and cooler and cooler and cooler. That was really nice. This has a snow room. I mean, I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'm going to go in it every day.
Yep. Jeff is asking here, Neil Kim, have you seen the pictures of the Norwegian Prima that have come out in the past week?
Yeah, I've seen some of it. We are both so excited about it. And I'm going to focus a lot more on that as we get closer to it. And I can't wait. And I can't wait to share it. I can't wait to share all this vlogs with you guys.
Oh, it's going to be amazing. Absolutely.
It's only going to be it's only a 4-night. And like I said, it's one of the, and I can do it because of being a travel agent. That's the only reason. And we are so excited to be on, it's going to be like almost brand new. Like almost.
I know.
I mean, it's going to still have new ship smell.
Yes, it will. It will have new ship smell.
Yes.
And that's a thing, isn't it?
I don't know, but to us it is. I mean, we were on the Discovery Princess. It was under a month old.
It was.
And that was fun.
Yeah.
We really enjoyed that.
Troy says, I was once an EMTP paramedic. I've assisted in childbirth about a dozen times. I've even had to resuscitate a few of the newborns. Bad day with the shrink today. Oh boy. I'm sorry to hear that.
So sorry.
Well, hopefully you will get in better spirits here soon.
We're sending you all the good vibes we can.
Absolutely. Absolutely. V is celebrating Eric's milestone as well. Nice. Seasonal meetings and greetings for Larry and Nana. Good deal. And Anthony says that he is also a fan of MSC Entertainment.
Yes. Amazing. It is so amazing.
MSC shows are high quality, guys. So if you do like a good show in the theaters, you want to go on an MSC cruise for sure. Then scrolling down the comments. Marcia did what? Gary asked.
I don't know.
What did Marcia do? I'm not sure. Anthony having a good laugh here. Then Charlotte are saying we sailed on Adventure of the Seas in May. It didn't feel super crowded at all. Had a great time. Awesome. Well, then that gives hope for our own cruise, right? So I'm very hopeful that MSC will not apply the same tactics some other cruise lines have been using and just stuff the ship full until, well, it hardly moves anymore. Hey, what is Larry and Nana saying? Oh, okay. Nice. And V is asking you, Kimberly, how many water jets does an emotional shower have?
I don't know how many jets does it take to make you emotional.
You're being bad.
Yeah, I'm not being bad.
And this is not even all roads lead to travel yet. Is this your warming up?
It's all her. It's not me.
Oh, sure. Blame our fellow travelers. Yeah. There's no projecting here. No, not at all.
It's all perfectly fine.
Oh boy. Larry and Nana are loving the glow behind us.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. It actually wasn't it a Christmas present from a friend?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah. And we thought it would make for a nice background. And we've had it for quite some time at this point. Gary says, oh man, drag Chris into the emotional shower. I can't wait to see what he says. Oh, that's funny. Anthony asking, Kim, how much was it?
Okay, now here's the thing. When we were on the MSC Meraviglia, I'm going to tell you what the price is, okay? We paid, right now, beforehand, I paid $130 for the entire week. Now, he decided he doesn't want to do that, which is fine because he doesn't feel like get his money out of it. I will get my money out of it. When we were on our last cruise on the MSC Meraviglia, now I have gold level status, so I get a free 1 hour session in the thermal suite. So that's one of the perks of being gold level or higher. Well, we asked, because Dewey also, because he had been status matched, he got to go in for an hour as well. And we asked, it was so nice. We asked, how much is it for the week? And they're like $420 a person. $420 a person.
That's a bit pricey.
Now that's what they're trying to charge you when you're there. It was like $60-some a day or something if you did it by the day.
Yeah, that's too much.
And we're like, no.
It's not a good deal.
No. But then I saw that if you book it beforehand, it's like $130 for the week. Now, if you get the ARIA package, that is, I believe, at least it used to be included in the ARIA package. But, like I said, for $130 for the whole week, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah. Larry and Ananda are asking you, Kim, did you attend the NCL webinar the other day for travel advisors? They were giving away 25 cruises.
No, I wasn't available at the time that they were having it.
Oh, that's a bummer. Hey, CME Traveling in the house. Hello, guys.
Hi.
Good evening to you. And they say that they love MSC ships. Hey,
Oh,
join the
good.
club.
Yeah.
Join the club. So do we. Absolutely. They're beautiful, aren't they? They're
They are.
absolutely beautiful. Let's see. Anthony wants to try MSC Yacht Club one day.
Oh.
Wouldn't that be something, right? Let's see. Then Larry and Nana, Kimberly, you need to set up a group cruise on MSC. That's what we have right now. We already
A
have
little
one.
one, yeah.
Not a huge one, but enough. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they want us to do one, like put one a couple of years out and really promote it and,
well,
and put
I
time
wouldn't
into
I wouldn't
it.
put anything that far out.
See, that's what the issue is.
Yeah, no.
Because
no,
we're not good at that.
Well, we can be, but it is just not how we like to roll.
No.
It's not us. I mean,
know.
up to I think a year tops. Really.
A year. Yeah.
That is like top, like max.
Yeah.
V then says, I asked the question, you answered it. I am an angel in all of this, right?
Yes, of course.
Hey, what's Ashley saying here?
Mexico.
Oh, good deal, good deal, good deal. All right, then what else is going on? Larry and now saying, are you talking about August? Yeah, the cruise that we're going to be doing starting the 27th.
Yeah.
So that is the one on the seashore. Eric is still very much in favor of an Alaska cruise in 2023. Well, let's see here. A year from now would be August 2023.
There's no reason why we couldn't do that.
No, I don't rule out that is very well an option. And there is a lot more in Alaska that we would like to see. So that's okay. That's okay.
That's good.
Okay, and then we are all caught up here. So let's dig a little bit deeper into the whole theme that we have planned for our live stream tonight, the whole couples travel theme. Now, as most of you in this live stream, because most of you aren't strangers to us, at least not anymore, know, me and Kimberly aren't exactly the same kind of people. There are notable preferences in terms of traveling and what we like to do. And so you have to kind of work your way around that. And that can be a challenge, but we have, I think, found our way pretty good.
We do pretty good. And we're curious on how you deal with it, if you are a couple and how you deal with it. And if you are a solo traveler, like, is that the way you'd prefer to travel all the time? Or do you say, you know what, sometimes I'd like to travel with a friend?
Yeah, let us know. The way me and Kimberly have gone about it more and more is we're now at the point, if you want to do a cruise that I'm just absolutely not interested in for whatever reason, you just go yourself. Yeah. And with maybe with Jake or Dewey or combination,
or Megan,
or Megan or a girls trip, something like that. If you want to go, you just go. Yeah. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I mean, you are not going to, and this is a given, you're not going to agree on everything every single trip. That is a given. So, and the art really is to, first of all, respect that about each other and then act accordingly.
Yeah. Now, granted, our preference is always to travel together.
Absolutely.
Always.
Absolutely.
And now sometimes when we travel, I mean, we travel a good bit. So we can travel as a couple so many different ways because we do travel so much, which makes it so nice. Meaning that if we want to do something just by ourselves, we can do that.
Sure.
Or even like, that's what I'm kind of say, our group trips are group trips, but they're not group trips. Sometimes, you know, even with going with the group, if you want to go and have dinner by yourself, you know, go to specialty, say, you know what, we're doing this for specialty tonight, just not the two of us, we're on a romantic evening. And with our groups, that's like, oh, have fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's not,
No.
We're not having dinner with us. No.
And that goes for everyone. Yeah. Everyone has the same rights, really. I mean,
and people do. And sometimes it's joining together and sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
But one of the nice things is when you do travel with a group, as a, you know, whether you're a solo traveler or as a couple, there's always somebody doing something.
Yeah.
So it gives you a lot more variety.
It gives you options, really.
It gives you options.
Yeah.
Just because, okay, we don't want to do the same shore excursion, say. Well, you go climb a mountain somewhere with Chris or whatever, and I'll go cooking with Dewey, and that's fine.
Absolutely. And you know what the nice thing about it is? At the end of the day, we can sit on the balcony of our stateroom and tell each other all about it.
And tell each other. Because you know what? That's the thing, too, is Neil and I spend more time together, I think, than most couples.
I think that hypothesis is correct.
Yeah, because
I would need to see some statistics to finalize,
but
you
I
know,
don't
whether or not
see
that's true
how.
to ratify it.
But keep in mind too that we both pretty much work from home because I run the travel agency from home. He does his DoorDash and he's editing, and he does, you know, the editing of course from home. And the DoorDash, he comes home in between. We have lunch, which is good,
Yeah.
and then we have dinner together every night. And we actually sit in the dining room. We have the table set up, and we have a laptop on either side, so we face each other and we
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
So I think that every now and then to do a short excursion without each other is probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Because we're together so much, you don't get that opportunity to say sit down and tell each other something.
No.
Because yeah, we were there. Oh yeah, I was there. We were both there. But every now and then it's nice to do that and then have something to like excitedly share about, you know?
Yeah. All right, I'm going back to the comments real quick. Anthony was asking if we're also going to be stopping at Ocean
Yes,
Key.
we are.
Yeah, that is on the itinerary, Anthony.
It's not an overnight stop this time, though.
I see that meanwhile we're up to no less than 25 fellow travelers in the chat. That is fantastic. Thank you so much all for joining us.
Hello, fellow travelers!
If you just popped in and you haven't done so yet, please do help us out with a thumbs up. We would very much appreciate that. Helps the channel out a lot. You'll also notice, if you've never been here before, that we like to have a conversation with our fellow travelers in here. So we go over a lot of comments. We will encourage you to take part in our conversations here, in all the talk that's going on, and have you really be a part of what all is going on in our live travel talk show tonight.
Stop it.
Eddie is digging to China once again in the love seat.
I don't know
Our
what he's
dog.
doing. Stop it.
He's so funny. He probably wants
You're
attention
so
because
hot.
we're not paying attention to
No,
him right
he's
now.
hot.
Yeah,
He's
probably.
hot.
But he's not really sitting in the room where the airco is either.
I know, because we're in here.
All right. Larry Antonella says that they have Alaska for October 2024. Ooh, wow. That's more than 2 years out even. Wow. Hey, Marcia,
Hey!
good evening to you. Welcome in, welcome in. There's a fellow traveler we'll be traveling with in very, very short
soon.
amount of time.
Marcia, did you hear Gary say that we took you?
Yeah.
We have taken you.
Apparently, you and Chris are living
Yes.
somewhere in a silverware cupboard with Gary.
Yes, we didn't know.
And
we
that
came
is
and
where
we
he,
took
yeah,
you.
that is where he keeps you until
You travel together
you
again.
travel together. And you can come out of your silverware
Silverware
closet now.
Is silverware closet a European thing? Does anybody else have a silverware cupboard? Is it something that I don't know about?
It just sounded like something that people would really store, like all kinds of, stuff like that they don't really need, but it's
Do you have
there.
a silverware cupboard? I have a drawer. Do you have a silverware cupboard? Who has a silverware cupboard?
Well,
I
you
wanna
also
know.
considered you started a spoon collection.
I did not start a spoon collection.
What? You did?
I did not start a spoon collection.
Oh, fine. I helped you start it. Whatever, however you want to
It was
see it.
bestowed upon me.
Bestowed upon
It
you.
was.
Okay, yeah, we'll go with that.
Well, it's family.
Anyways, Ashley here says that she loves to travel with her
I
husband.
love to travel with my husband too.
I love traveling with my wife, absolutely, yeah. And I sure hope you do, absolutely. So, Ashley, what exactly is it that you...
What kind of travel do you like?
What is the kind of travel you enjoy with your husband? Larry Antonella says that they loved his first cruise in March. It was solo, but also loved traveling with Anella. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then asking us if we have plans in 2023. I do not believe so.
We have nothing
No.
for 2023.
No.
No.
At
I
this
can
time,
tell
no.
you this. Probably there's a good shot we'll be in Europe over Christmas.
Yeah.
Not guaranteed, but there's a good shot.
Yeah. Then Larry says that he's with Anna 24/7. I love it. She's my best friend. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Hey, surely there are reasons you're married, right? Hey, Rob from Cruising on Ice is in the house. Good day,
Hello.
y'all. 8:50 here today, right now. 8:50. Well, here it is 9:50, so it seems like we're 1 hour ahead then. Oh, jeez, Larry, I thought that was your boyfriend. Oh,
Best
my
friend.
goodness.
Best friend. Yeah.
Oh,
best friend.
best friend.
Yes.
I read that wrong. Okay. Yeah, that's how you can tell I wasn't born here. Ashley then says, I love my new dog. It's a Boston Terrier. Oh, that's great.
How nice.
That's great. Nice. Our dog is a hybrid between a Papillon and a Corgi. That is what we think he is. That's a breed also known as a Corion. If you actually Google Corion, you will pretty much get to see pictures of our dog.
And he was rescued.
Eric, with every live stream passing, comes up with more names for our dog, Eduardo Edison Everett. You know, whenever I read the word Everett, I always think of that place in, I think it's Maryland, like not far from the border with PA. And we drive like past it when we go to the airport or back home. Well, that is the Baltimore airport or DC airport. You don't pay any attention to the road, do you? No. Why would, okay, as a real traveler, why would you just be on your phone and not look outside, see what there is to see?
I do some of that, and I can do that and be on my phone. I'm not driving.
You can look in two directions at the same time?
I can.
You gotta let me know how that's done. Ashley says, we enjoy traveling to Tennessee and the beach. Nice. You know what? I've been in a nice amount of states at this point. Not as nearly as many as Eric has, but a nice amount. I think almost half of the states I've been to at this point. But Tennessee has not been one of them so far. So let me ask you, Ashley, if we were ever to go and visit Tennessee, what is something you would really recommend for us to check out? Friedan says, Kimberly, you need to start an All Roads Lead to Mexico collection. Oh boy. Larry and Anna pointing out that it is only $6.50 out there. Yeah, but you're all the way in what is it, British Columbia out there? On the western side of Canada. Then Marcia says, stole, question mark, at Sir Carey of the Beach was invited to join us. Oh. Well, Marcia, in that case, it appears that you and Gary need to get some communication straight then.
But you know, we were talking about, Marcia, we're talking about, I don't know if you saw, we were talking about the spa, and we were talking about the thermal area. And I just made mention, I said, because I was reading everything that was in there, and there's an emotional shower.
Oh,
it's emotional.
Everett, Washington, says Larry Anton out there. Yeah, I'm sure there's Everett in more than one state. Charlotte pointing out that they have a Boston Terrier, but passed unfortunately before COVID. Made the tribute video on their channel. That is a bummer. That is a bummer. Do you have like a new dog meanwhile, or is it still too soon? Larry and Anna offering their condolences. Dollywood. Okay, so Dollywood would be something. Okay, what is there to see in Dollywood?
That is okay. It's an amusement park.
Okay.
So and that's all like park and stuff.
Okay. All right. Larry and Nanda says they're 424 miles south of Alaska. Okay, there you go. Yeah. We actually, and I remember around the time that we went to Alaska last year, I remember you bringing that up, how maybe you could see our cruise ship, but because of the itinerary we sailed, you didn't get to see our cruise ship because it was on the other side of, what's it called again? The name escapes me. The big island peninsula. It's at the tip of my tongue.
Cuba?
Next comment. Gary says to Marsha, am I getting picked on while I stepped away? Oh, jeez, here we go.
Why would you step away?
Oh, boy. Hollywood is awesome, says V. So V has been there. Sean, let's say we do have another dog. Part Boston Terrier and a rescue. Okay, so is Eddie. Eddie is a rescue too. Vancouver Island, that's the one. Thank you very much. That's what I was looking for. Yes. So no, not Cuba, Kimberly. Then Larry and Tanana saying mostly ships that leave Vancouver sails by my town. Okay, all right. Then Cheryl and Ed got to sign off for the night. Had a great chat. Have a great night, everyone. Hey, thanks so much for joining us, guys.
Thanks for
Always good
stopping
seeing you
by.
in here. You have a great night as well. And hopefully we will see you again next month. Marcia then says, having a good laugh, she will have to go back and listen to the explanation of an emotional shower. I'm not sure of that. Could be interesting. Yeah, that could be interesting.
Oh my God.
Oh boy. So, okay, but what, Kimberly, what do you think really is key when traveling as a couple to make that work? What is really, if you were saying, okay, this is truly a key element?
Sense of humor.
Sense of humor.
Oh my God, yes.
What makes you say that?
Oh my God, that is absolutely a necessity. Because when you spend a lot of time, when you travel together, there's going to be things that go wrong. There's going to be things that do not go right. There's going to be things that irritate each other. There are going to be whatever. And if you can laugh your way through it, keep a smile on your face, and, and really enjoy, then I think that makes everything better. At least in my opinion. I think that's the key.
It sure does. It sure does. You need to be able to deal with it. And I also think when things do go wrong, to basically, from both sides, put your best effort forth to make the most of it. So remember how we got stuck at Chicago Midway?
Yeah, we had a live stream.
We did a live stream, exactly. When we went through Hurricane Zeta, when that hurricane pounded our resort in Mexico.
We couldn't do a live stream.
No. There was no internet. Heck, there was no electricity.
There was nothing.
No, once that was
there
done.
was warm macaroni salad. And no fork.
But we didn't need a microwave.
And no fork.
Just kind of scoop it out.
Wait a minute.
Just like that.
Okay, when you are sitting in a room and there's a hurricane going on, and granted, it was category 1. We were very fortunate it wasn't worse. And we had water coming in, and we had all of this stuff. We started shoving stuff because water was coming in under the window.
Yeah.
And we had to move things. And at some point, I remember I was sitting there, and there's this hurricane going on outside. And I'm like really hungry, and you can't get out to get anything. I'm like, okay, I'm going to eat the macaroni salad. And I'm like, there's no fork. And I'm like, he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm eating macaroni salad. It's a hurricane.
Oh boy. Yeah, but yeah, make the most of bad situations. I'd say is definitely another key element. Always keep in mind what you can do rather in terms of what you cannot do. I mean, what you cannot do is obvious. You don't need to repeat that for yourself and, kind of put yourself through the misery twice.
Although we all tend to do it. Okay. We'll list 100 things we don't want. Because we don't know what we do want.
That's not so much my issue.
That happens. I know I don't want this. 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 I know this is not making me happy, but I don't know what will.
But then I ask you, well, what do you want?
I don't know.
Well, and that
but
is
I
what.
Don't want that.
Yeah, but that is then something to think about.
Yes.
Yeah. And then you ultimately will come up with something, right?
Or we have an argument.
Okay. Honestly, you can't always avoid an argument.
No, oh my God, no.
We would be lying to you if we would try to tell you otherwise. But there's things you can do to limit the amount of arguments you would have. I think that would be a reasonable aim.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah. Another thing, there are some pet peeves you may have as part of a travel couple when you're traveling. So you like to be at the airport 3 weeks in advance.
At least.
Sometimes 4, right?
4, I feel a little more safe. And that's if we're going to Latrobe, which is 10 minutes from the house.
Yeah.
But I am going to say this, and this is the honest to goodness truth. I am a much calmer traveler if I am there well in advance, because if something goes wrong and I'm there early enough, I can fix it. If I'm running through the airport and something's screwed up, I don't have time to fix it. And this happened a while back. We were flying Spirit, and there was something wrong, and Spirit had charged everybody like $20. Don't know why. I went to check in, and it said I owed $20. I couldn't check in until I paid it. Well, we were going to the airport awfully early, so I was able to go, and I was able to go in the ticketing, and I was able to say, hey, this is what's going on. And they said, oh, yeah, that's a problem we're having today. They took it off, they fixed it, and it was all good to go. Well, we're sitting at the gate, and a woman comes running in and starts yelling at the people at the gate. And it's like
what?
So she's yelling at them because she ran in the airport, okay, because we're getting ready to board pretty soon. And she was running very late. So she had just paid the money because she needed her boarding pass, and she didn't have time to fix anything. And then she's yelling at them at the gate that they need to give her her money. Well, that isn't the people. Those aren't the people that do that. They can't just give her money. So she was very upset, and I'm like, this is why you should come early. That way you can fix things if they're broken.
Exactly.
Or if you forget your wallet.
Yeah. So there's ways you can deal with that for sure. All right, I'm going to have a quick look at the comments here because several are coming in. Gary says that the best thing about traveling as a couple is separate rooms. LOL. Okay, well, whatever works for you. Then Larry says that ironically, Ananda likes to get two beds so she can have her own. We have a king at home. Okay, hey, again, whatever works. Just because one thing is common doesn't mean that what's not common is wrong.
Not. It's not. A lot of couples do two separate beds. I know. I know that. I book it.
Well, there you go. What's Eric saying there?
I don't know. I think he's saying Aruba.
Aruba? You need your glasses.
Let's go to Aruba.
What does it say?
It says Aruba.
What does it say?
Mexico!
Oh, okay. There you go. Gary, we haven't started All Roads Lead to Travel yet.
What is he talking about?
Give what up? I don't have anything to give up. You guys argue? Larry says, no, never. Then Larry says that he is with you, Kimberly, on being early at the airport. Yes, however, there is such a thing as being too early at the airport. And we actually discovered that. The one time we were more than 4 hours before a flight at the airport.
Well, yeah.
If it's up to me, I just go at a reasonable amount of time.
No, we didn't have a choice that time. That's the way our transport was.
Well, anyways, if you go earlier than 4 hours, if you're there earlier than 4 hours,
take your bags.
they won't take your bags yet.
None of them will. No.
And the last time that happened too at what was it? Washington Dulles Airport. We were just sitting there for like an hour or so or better before we finally could check in.
But that was bad. There's something not good about that. That one was bad. That was like going to Europe. That was all a mess.
Yeah. Marcia to Gary, what are you listening to? Boobs were not a part of the combo.
I
don't know. I think Gary is having his FOMO is getting the best of him.
I don't know.
Fear of missing out, FOMO. Then Eric says, come early and do a lounge if possible. Hi, guess what? Now that you mention it, Eric, that is one thing that will be changing for us because I managed to get a certain credit card that gives us access to airport lounges. So not only does that mean that we can be more comfortable while waiting for our flight, it also means that we can make more content because we get to film some of these lounges. So we're looking forward to that for sure. Eric says that he's actually cruising to Aruba in October. Well, there you go.
Horizon. That's a nice trip. I've been on it. It's a good cruise.
Yeah.
I really like Bonaire.
I know
really
you do.
like
You've mentioned that. Yeah. Then Larry says that his flight at Los Angeles in March didn't leave until 7 p.m. He got there at 9 a.m. Had to hang out at departures all day long. Oh. Yeah, we're familiar, Larry. Like I said, the one time we got stuck at Chicago Midway and we had to spend the night there. But hey, we did the live stream and it all worked out. We actually kind of made really most of it and had I don't want to say good time, but in a way we did. With the live stream at least. That made it better and we were together, exactly. Gary asking, what credit card, what is it called?
Sapphire.
It's Blue Sapphire Preferred or something like that by Chase. It's a Visa. Okay, and then we're caught up there. All right, so what else do you think, Emily, is essential when you travel as a couple? What about packing?
Well, you know what? Here's something.
Would you, because there's a lot of couples out there that pack each other's suitcases.
Yeah, I've heard this, that one of them is the packer. And I'm like, no.
We pack our own stuff. Way, no.
Now, a lot of times we're both in the bedroom and we have his suitcase on one side, my suitcase on the other side. We're both packing our own stuff. And that we do. But to say, I would never even consider packing your stuff. Although you would have much more if I did.
Yeah, but I don't know that I want more.
No, and if you packed my stuff, I would be naked and have no makeup.
That's exaggerated. You may not have the right makeup.
And I would have dirty clothes because there was 2 shirts and I had to wear them all week.
Yeah. Gary says about the Midway ordeal. He says, yeah, that kept most of us up that night. I suppose so. And Blaine here says, I'm a grown man. I will gladly pack my own. And if I forget something, that's on me. Yeah. That's exactly how I look at it, Blaine. Yeah, same here. I will pack my own stuff. And yeah, if I forget something, then that happens. But I tell you what, though, at this point, I don't know what I would be more upset about, forgetting a shirt or forgetting like camera equipment.
I'd be more upset. We can buy a shirt.
Exactly, yeah. So most importantly, just bring the backpack basically with the camera in it.
Yeah, and mine with it, and I always had the passports.
That would be useful too. Otherwise, we're going to run into issues there. Speaking of passports, we got to go on a little bit of an adventure, didn't we? Last time we came back from Netherlands.
My God.
Well, tell them what happened.
Okay, we're coming back from the Netherlands, and we're tired, and it's been a long time.
And we're just ready to go home and go to sleep.
Okay, well, we're not going home. Were we going home? Did we stay at
No, we were going home. We were going to drive home.
Oh, yeah, we had to drive home from DC after the international
Real quick, hold on to that thought. Larry is signing off. He says, must go. Good seeing you all. Good night.
Good night.
Larry, thanks so much for joining us. Say hi to Ananda, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Go on.
Okay. So we get there and we go up to the thing and they take our pictures. Okay, and his is always like a thing because he has to do his fingerprints because he has a green card and all of that. So, okay. And they're like, they tell me that I have to go to a special room.
Yeah.
But he can come with me. So.
I can come with, so it's all good.
So apparently they didn't think that my picture I'm thinking it was their camera because according to them, my picture didn't look enough like me. They needed to see my driver's license and all that, which they could have seen there instead of making me go to that little room and then I have the driver's license that has a little star thing on it. So it's like real ID as well. So, I mean, I had adequate idea of who I was, but they're like, oh, well, the picture is supposed to be so many points and it wasn't that. But meanwhile, I had just been on a cruise and coming off the cruise did the facial recognition, which had no problem recognizing me. I didn't have to show my passport and it pops up. And that has happened and every time I get off a cruise. So they're like, well, you're probably going to need to get a new passport. I'm like, I don't need a new passport. I have 3 years, 3.5 years on this passport that it's still good. And I really think it was just theirs. So we're going to see. I'm going on this cruise, and we're planning on getting global entry this year too. Yeah,
that should also make a difference. Yeah. All right, some more comments coming in. Gary says here, the only thing that I can't get my wife to do is cross-pack suitcases in case one gets lost. Yeah, I understand that. And you know what? Cross-packing a suitcase, nah, I don't believe
we don't do it either.
No, we don't do that either. Blaine here says that he uses his phone for most of his filming, so I normally have that with me at all times. Yeah,
And
exactly.
there you go.
Then you can save room for sure. All right. Good. So yes, there are definitely things you need to keep in mind when you travel as a couple. There are, and again, if you ever find yourself in bad situations, then make sure you're each other's ally and not each other's enemy, because that's gonna make things a whole lot worse.
Yeah.
And we also just learned that through trial and error, basically.
Oh my God.
So,
and most of the airports in the world know that.
Yeah, there might be. But that's all part of the journey to just improving as, a travel couple, basically.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. Eric here says global entry is the best when you return from a long flight. Yeah, I believe that, and that's exactly
And then
why
you don't have to go to the
getting
special room, I hope.
Yeah, exactly. But now we know that if it does happen again, you may really have to look into getting a new passport. Yeah. All right. So I think, given the time, we would do well starting to talk a little bit about the renovations of our channel. So yes, me and Kimberly, we have decided to pick up this 30-day course by video creators. Maybe some of you have heard of it. And we're learning things. And yeah, some of that we're trying to implement in our channel.
So we can better provide better content and more of what you all would like to see.
Yeah, so it's all supposed to make it more viewer friendly. For a while back there, we were thinking, okay, if we do not 1 but 2 videos a week, then that's going to get us out more frequently onto the platform. Yes, and then it turns into like a 1 or 2 day butterfly, and then your video dies off. So what we're going to do is we're going to shift focus more so to quality, make videos easier to watch. Well, you may have noticed the intro that you saw at the beginning of this live stream. That is one of the first steps. So it's way shorter. We will get into the content way quicker, way faster, and get to what we actually want to show you. So no more fluff, none of that. We're just really going to show you what we are publishing. The banner, I think, also reflects more of who we are. It is less of the nondescript banner that we used to have. Yes, it looked all nice and good with the sky and the airplane wing, but it doesn't really say much about the travel and tour. It says, okay, these people fly. Yeah, well, what, 60% of the world flies 70, maybe even more than that.
I don't know.
But and so we're learning a lot of things that we think, okay, we need to change some things around thoroughly. So we're going to be changing up our format a little bit, and everything will be geared towards making our videos more viewable for our fellow travelers. That is the goal here. So don't be surprised if there's going to be more changes. But yeah, we are going down to only 1 vlog a week.
Yeah.
We're keeping the Sunday, that meaning that the Monday is going to be the day that we will no longer be publishing new content, at least not for the time being. Once we get on the Norwegian Prima cruise, however, then for a brief period of time, we may up the content again because it's a brand new ship.
And we're sure you're going to want to see that.
Yeah.
And that too is we're trying.
Because that's a unique opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah. And with our content, we're trying to get you things hopefully a little different, a little newer.
Yeah. More relevant,
things you want to see.
Yeah, and then basically not so much of, okay, that's all nice and good, but what is it actually about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. Gary says, Paintball says, that plane. Oh boy, Gary.
The
oh my
plane.
goodness.
You want to see the plane.
Well, we can show them the plane for sure. Let's see.
Let's show them the plane.
Oh, we will. Yeah, let's see.
The plane!
All right. Good. The plane it is, Gary. The plane it is. Let's do this. Plane. Oh, I have the mouse right here. I don't need to. Okay. So that is the cannon, but we have the plane somewhere too. Yep, right there. There it is, Gary. There is the plane for you. Yeah, of course I trust you, Gary.
He doesn't trust you at all, Gary.
What?
No.
What are you talking about?
No.
I'm just verifying.
He doesn't trust you. We're going to have to put him in the emotional shower.
Oh, jeez. Is this the latest hashtag that's going to be linked to our channel? The whole hashtag emotional shower.
What the hell?
Oh my goodness. Oh boy. All right. So anyways, if you do have any questions about the renovations of our channel, do let us know. We'll be happy to answer those for you at this time. If not, we want to say thank you to a particular group of fellow travelers who have continued to show support for our channel for quite some time. And you probably know what group I'm talking about. Yeah, that's right. We know you're out there. We know you're watching our content, and yet we don't know who you are, but we know that we appreciate you.
Yes, we do.
So we want to say thank you for supporting us. We really appreciate you being out there, even though you may not necessarily come out of the shadows. But if you feel like doing so, say hello for just a split moment, and now would be a great time to do so. But yeah, we do appreciate you. Always remember that. There it is, hashtag emotional shower. Anthony saying, don't be shy, say hi. That's right. Blaine saying, hashtag lurkers. Yes, yeah. That's right. Okay, guys. Well, I don't see any more questions coming in regarding the renovations of our channel. So let's just proceed then and see if anyone is interested in playing a good old game of All Roads Lead to Travel. Now, you know, the minimum requirement here is 5 players. We need to have 5 players for All Roads Lead to Travel to be played. Maria Norris in the house. Hello, I'm a lurker today. Well, hey, we're glad to have you with us. Absolutely. Yeah, Robert was in here earlier. For all I know, he might still be in there. But hey, great to see you guys again in here. That's awesome. Yeah, probably. Blaine says, oh, you know we want to play. Yeah, I know you want to play, Blaine, but I don't know. Maybe Gary doesn't like the game anymore, or Eric, or Anthony. I don't know. Who else in here is an avid player?
Still there.
I don't know. V, call me V, has been known to play a game or so. Maybe Marcia would like this too. I don't know. Has Marcia played before?
I don't know.
Huh. All right. So let us know if you want to play All Roads Lead to Travel. Because if not, then we might as well just call it an evening. Gary, Blaine says you can't trust Gary to give right answer. Oh, well, no, gee. Anthony says PayPal says play the cruiser. Oh my goodness. Well, let's verify. Yes. Let's see here. Yep, there it is. Well, thank you so much, Anthony. Very much appreciated. So, of course, we are going to play that cruise horn for you. Let's have a look here. Cruise horn. Where's the cruise horn? Yeah, there it is. Here we go, Anthony. Thank you so much, Anthony. Much appreciate your support, my friend. That's very nice of you. Thank you. And there was the cruise ship horn. And now, mind you, I have plans to upgrading that super chat clip as well, because we may have recording of a way more epic horn than that. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to look into that and see if I can make that a bit more spectacular. Yeah, you're welcome, says Anthony. Thanks. Okay, you needed to get a very quick stop. In the meantime, I'm going to have a look at who all wants to play All Roads Lead to Travel. So far, I know Blaine wants to play. But is Eric still out there? Anthony, how about you? You still want to play? Gary, let us know. Anyone who wants to play All Roads Lead to Travel. We'll only be playing just a few rounds. So maybe like 3 rounds or so. But if there is enough interest, we will be playing. So let us know if you want to play. Anthony is now confirmed. Yes. So we got Blaine, we got Anthony, Eric also now confirmed. That's 3 now. 3 players playing All Roads Lead to Travel. Are we going to get any more who want to play? We got Anthony, we got Eric, we got Blaine. How about you, Gary? You still out there? Let us know. Maybe Ashley wants to play. I don't know. Marcia, perhaps. Maybe Maria wants to play. Anyone? Let us know if you want to play All Roads Lead to Travel. Yep, Gary is in as well. Okay, that makes 4 players now. 4 players. Well, that should definitely be in the direction of getting some rounds of All Roads Lead to Travel here. Eric says, where's Troy, the king of all roads? Troy was in here earlier, Eric, but I'm not sure if he is still out here. He may have left for the night already. We would have to see. But yeah, Troy was also, of course, and is, of course, still a very avid player of All Roads Lead to Travel. And certainly has succeeded in making a lot of people roll over the floor laughing with some of the sentences he had managed to make. All right. Well, even if it is just 4, I think we're just going to get started here playing the game. As soon as Kimberly is back, we will get started here. So get warmed up and get all that creativity going. I think I already know the first word or words. It may have been mentioned in this very edition of our live travel talk show more than once. But that hands down that's going to be one of the words already. So I might as well just put it in here. There we go. I only will need one more word to go with that. And then I have the first round already good to go. Kimberly should be back any moment. But yeah, time flies. It is like yesterday since we were doing our July live stream. And now we're already a month further down the road. There's Kimberly.
I'm back.
Okay.
And I see the baby dog.
Oh, I'm sure he is very happy to see you. He's always happy to see you.
Yeah, he's my little baby dog.
Okay. Kimberly is back. And we have 4 confirmed players that are playing All Roads Lead to Travel. Okay. So we're just going to play. Let me see here. Just need to find it. There it is. Okay, guys, here we go. Was it really us in that picture?
Yes.
We looked like a bunch of goofballs.
We are.
Oh, we are. Okay. All right.
Doesn't change.
No, some things will never change. That's just how it is, right? Okay. So we have. I have the first word ready. Just need you to come up with the word.
That is my word.
That is your word.
I'm the one who mentioned that.
Okay. Well, how about? Oh, look, we got Daniel Fields in the house too. Hey, good evening, Daniel.
See you.
Absolutely. If Nancy is out there, please tell her hi from us. And yes, here we go. That's the first word, and then the second word is going to be
Tupperware.
What?
Tupperware.
Oh.
Do you know what Tupperware is?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know if you knew what Tupperware was.
Is that how it's spelled? I guess so. All right. Here we go. We have the words for you. It's emotional shower and it's Tupperware. Daniel pointing out that yes, Nancy is out there. Awesome. Hello there, Nancy. These are the words for the first round of All Roads Lead to Travel. So we got emotional shower and we have Tupperware. Well, let's see what you can turn it into. And remember, it has to be a travel-related sentence, and you have to do your best to make your fellow travelers in here laugh. This game knows no winners nor losers. There's only fun.
Yeah.
Everything is just in good fun.
But everyone's really gonna have to think because it's emotional shower.
Yeah, emotional. Yeah, how are you possibly going to combine that? I mean, yeah, that's really a challenging one for the first round, don't you think?
Yeah.
For sure. Well, let's see. I can hear some of the keyboards going already. We got the first one in already. Blaine is the one here with the first one. He says, I took my Tupperware with me during my emotional shower.
Okay.
He must be very attached to it.
Apparently.
Or it was just very dirty and just happens to be there in his hands. Like, yeah, I just...
Because Blaine normally walks around with dirty Tupperware.
I don't know. Maybe he does.
Okay.
How are you so sure? You don't know what people do.
What? That's so funny. You don't know what people do.
You don't.
Blaine?
Oh, I'm glad that made you laugh.
So funny.
Blaine says I was hungry.
Okay. Because he had food in his Tupperware.
There you
He
go.
was eating it in the emotional shower.
Eating with one hand, cleaning on the other.
And that was emotional eating.
Emotional eating.
Was there pudding in it?
Like with a can of beer on the
Yeah,
side.
is he putting it
Not even good beer,
No.
just a can of crappy beer.
and pudding?
Then Eric, Mallory turned into an emotional shower after Blaine refused to buy her new Tupperware to use in the all-inclusive.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. Hey, Ashley's playing too. She says, I took my Tupperware during an emotional shower on the beach.
Okay, there you go.
Nice,
And
nice,
it's related
nice.
to travel.
Very
Perfect.
good. Well done. Anthony then, Gary was so emotional because Kim threw some Tupperware at him for not going on the MSC cruise. Anthony, there is a bigger core of truth in that sentence than you realize, my friend.
And Gary,
Kimberly is totally capable of doing something like that.
Gary, I want to point something else out too, Gary. This is very important. Gary, are you listening to me? And it's about the MSC cruise that's coming out. There are T-shirts.
Uh-oh.
There are T-shirts.
And you know who's making the T-shirts?
There are T-shirts involved.
Should we really tell him who's making the T-shirts? I mean, that might cause an emotional shower.
Marsha,
Yeah. He's actually making them.
they're going to be amazing. I'm so excited.
I know.
And Gary's going to miss the T-shirt.
He is.
The T-shirt.
No T-shirt. No. All right. What else are we going to get in on those words? Last call. Let's go for emotional shower and Tupperware. Let us know. Let us know. If not, we're going to start thinking about words for the next round here. Let's see.
Pot pie.
What? Pot pie?
Yeah. Doesn't that sound good? I'd go for a pot pie. I'm hungry.
Okay. Pot pie. Yeah. What shall we combine that with?
IHOP.
What?
It's like IHOP.
Okay, you have been on an IHOP frenzy lately.
I know because it's so good.
No, Gary, not butt pie. No, not butt pie. Pot pie.
Pot pie. Pot pie.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to combine that with. Oh yeah, this might be a funny one. Flames roller.
Brain's walking around with dirty Tupperware.
Gary
has
is
a butt
is
pie.
a butt pie. And here are your next words for round 2 of All Roads Lead to Travel, guys. We have pot pie and we have lint roller. What are you going to turn those words into? Now, we're not making it easy this
No,
evening.
we're not.
Gary goes, oh my God.
And he's saying that about so many things.
I know. That's
You
what
know-
that's what he likes.
You know what? Actually, the lint roller, the one that you carry with the stuff that you sticky. The sticky
With the
lint.
stuff that you sticky.
Yeah, the sticky one. We carry that with us because since we've gotten Eddie,
Oh, we're carrying his twin brother with us all the time.
every time we travel. And Neil and I both wear a lot of black. And we take out something, and it was clean. We thought it was clean. It came out, but apparently, I don't know. Eddie rolled on it. I don't know. We put something black out, and it's like the whole dog came with us. And it's like,
yeah, it's like, Eddie, you're here?
You're here? You have the baby in here. Why is nobody typing?
They are typing. Here, Anthony is the first one who actually asked one. He says, Gary is not a fan of carnival cruise food because there was a lint roller on his pot pie.
I love that, Anthony.
That is great.
Is so good.
That is great. Well done.
That is
well done.
Really good, Anthony.
Nice. And what does Blaine have? He says, I was taking an emotional shower while eating pot pie and I noticed I dropped my lint roll in my Tupperware. Yikes. Wow. You were having a day, Blaine, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Great job using all the words so far.
It was very emotional.
Yeah, absolutely. Some really, deep thinking there and the meaning of life and, all that good stuff. Gary then, I had to use the lint roller on my fill in the blank and use what was picked up to flavor the pot pie that I was served on carpet.
Oh my God, Gary, that's wrong! Oh my God, Gary!
That is brutal. That is absolutely one of the most brutal lines I've ever seen in All Roads Lead to Travel.
God!
I mean, holy moly, that is just, whoa.
Remind me never to ask to borrow your lint roller.
Remind you never to try to get Gary on a carnival cruise.
No!
I mean, that is in no uncertain terms that he makes it clear.
That is not his design.
That is not really something he is a fan of. All right, Anthony having a good laugh here over Gary's comment. Yeah, and how can you not? That was fantastic. Absolutely. All right, what else are we going to get on pot pie and lint roller? Anyone? Let us know. In the meantime, we're going to start thinking about round 3. Hey, Troy is still hanging in there. He got one. He says, sweetheart, if you want me to eat your pot pie, you better use a lint roller to get rid of all the hair. Oh, that is great. Yeah, yes. This is why Troy has the reputation with All Roads Lead to Travel that he has.
Yes, I know.
And the funny thing is, here he was, just silent for quite some time, and then bang, there he is. Back with a bang. Ashley then says, I was taking an emotional shower on the beach and I dropped my Tupperware in the ocean and I had a pot pie and my lint roller in the kitchen. Oh, gee.
Wow. A lot going on.
The things that were going on that beach, for sure. But yeah, if you drop your Tupperware in the ocean, that's gone. I mean, that's just lost cause. Gary says, oh, Troy, no. Then Blaine, I was in California and was using my lint roller when I noticed my Tupperware was filled with pot pie, but a different kind of pot pie. And it caused me to take an emotional shower.
And the pot pie was delicious and he took an emotional shower.
Oh, gee. Yep. And then Eric, I turned into an emotional shower after I dropped a pot pie fresh out the oven on my foot, cracking the Tupperware, so I tried to use a lint roller to peel the piece of glass out of my foot. Ow! That just sounds painful.
Yeah.
Like really painful. Yikes.
And how much were you drinking that you thought the lint roller was the best option?
Yeah, that indicates too much alcohol.
That you had to be impaired.
Impaired? Hammered. Oh boy. Oh, we're getting some good ones tonight. All right. Let's start thinking here about round 3.
I think that was round 3.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, that was round 3.
It was?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, it was.
Pot pie and lint roller were one.
Emotional shower.
Emotional shower and Tupperware was the first one.
And then there was another one.
No. There wasn't.
Yes, it was.
I'm telling you there wasn't. Yeah, pot pie and lint roller was the second one.
No, it's the third one.
We're going on the third one right now. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. I'm going with the verb to dig.
To dig.
Yep.
Dig.
Like digging up treasure. Or other. Or something.
Um,
Well,
cactus.
cactus. Oh boy, here we go. I'm three of all roads lead to travel, guys, and we have to dig and we have cactus. Let's see what you can do with those two words. In the meantime, let's see what choices here can you explain why emotional shower sex shows in Amsterdam are accompanied by an Albert Krug Tupperware show. No, honestly, I
know.
can't.
No.
I have no explanation for that.
Nope.
That is hugely unlikely combo. But it's Amsterdam, so anything is possible, really, I suppose. But for round three, guys, we have to dig and we have cactus. Let's see what you can do with that. I think they're gonna have fun with this one. This is really one that you can have a lot of fun with. I'm sure some of it is going to be painful.
I don't know.
Gary says, my bidet digs so hard that my bum feels like a Joshua tree cut after a rainstorm in Ericssonia. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, Gary!
Oh. He's in rare form tonight, I'm telling
Well,
you.
you should have just used the lint roller.
Anthony, then Gary was in Arizona because he had to dig up his ass on the cactus.
No.
Oh, gee.
No.
And then Blaine, I was taking an emotional shower when I began to dig up pot pies for my Tupperware. I had to use the lint roller to get the cactus out of my boys.
Ow.
Ouch. Oh, yep. That would be painful. Nice. All right, what else are we going to get on to dig and cactus? Now, mind you, the verb you can use in any kind of conjugation you want.
Yeah.
If it is digging, that's fine. Dug is fine. Anything at all goes. I'm going to get anything else in on these two. In the meantime, we're going to be starting to consider the next round because it seems like people are kind of on a roll here. So maybe we can do two more rounds. All right. You got one?
Cell phone.
Cell phone. This cell phone, huh? All right. Let's see. What am I going to combine cell phone with? Frisk. Blaine says, I started to dig and realized I had sat on a cactus. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. That sounds painful. That sounds outright painful. All right, guys. Round 4 of All Roads Lead to Travel. And if you have already started to type up your comment for round 3, feel free to just finish it and put it in the chat. We will address it. But for round 4, if you're up for it, we got cell phone and we have the verb frisk. Let's see if you're still in rare form with those two. Troy, did you know digging cactus is illegal? Nah, just getting the words. That is such a Troy thing to say.
Oh my God.
Nice. I like it. Very good. But yes, cell phone and frisk, that would be for round 4 of All Roads Lead to Travel, which is the one before last round. Cell phone and frisk. I'm curious how creative they will be with this one.
Me too.
Because they're very, different words, obviously.
I'll tell you what, I'm just so excited about this MS secret.
I know.
I can't stop talking about it.
I know.
I keep going on and on about it. I mean, I'm trying not
You do.
to over message Marsha because I'm really excited. We know what I get like when I'm excited.
Yeah, we know.
And well, Dewey's in Alaska right now. But Dewey's of course joining us. And he was home for like 17 days or something like that. And so all me and Dewey did was talk about cruise. That's all we did. And now he's gonna be home. And then the next cruise he goes on, it's going to be that one.
Yeah.
So.
Eric got one. He says Kimberly was taking an emotional shower after Neil ate her pot pie at dinner and broke her Tupperware. Neil was in a doghouse, forcing him to dig his clothes out of the cactus, only using his lint roller. Well, Eric, you have a good clue of how cruel Kimberly can be today.
Yes,
Yeah.
just him and his lint roller.
Yeah, just me
In
and
the
my lint
wild.
roller. Yeah.
In the wild.
In the wild, just like that. You know, me and Kimberly have these conversations. If you were on a completely uninhabited island and you can only bring like so many items with you, what would you for sure have with you? Well, we have concluded a knife would be good and a stick would be good.
Because, okay, here's the thing. Okay. You can have the item and there's not a limit to how many you can have of the item. So, I mean, if you have unlimited knives, you can build a house. If you have, and you can hunt and you can do things. Unlimited knives are a good thing. And then they can help you cut down wood and cut down things.
Absolutely.
And cook and whatever. I think unlimited knives is good.
Yeah, it would help. Anthony got one for the next round. He says, Kim asked Neil to hold her cell phone because after the Netherlands, the TSA had to frisk her because of her passport.
They didn't have to frisk me, thank God.
No, surprisingly they didn't. But that could very well have been a scenario, Anthony. So under different circumstances, you might not have been too far off.
No.
Blaine then, I was working as a correctional officer and dug out a cell phone after frisking the inmate. It was pretty crappy.
Oh!
Oi, 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 oi. Yep. No bueno. Then Gary, I love to see what happens to people when their cell phone vibrates at the TSA checkpoint and they have to dig in their pockets, come out with wiry cat's hairs, and the agents say you frisked him.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that would be something. Oh, I bet you TSA sees a lot. I would not be surprised. Ashley got one. She says, I was taking my cell phone through the airport the other day and the security officer made me take it out. It was in my carry-on. Then I decided to go to Paris. Hey, if you're at an airport anyways and you come up with an idea. Kimberly the one time was going to, what was it, Malaysia?
I was going to Singapore.
Singapore.
I wasn't really going to Singapore. I was going to Pittsburgh. I got on the wrong line and I got to the front and it was just like there was no line and the nice gentleman there, I was in the Netherlands, and he goes, where are you going today? And I'm like, I'm going to Pittsburgh. He's like, well, this is Air Singapore. And I said, but that sounds so much more fun. And he goes, it is more fun than Pittsburgh. I'm like, I'm thinking.
Hey, there's a lot to see and to do in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
They have come a long way reinventing themselves. Yeah.
But still, Singapore.
Okay, you've just never been in Singapore.
Exactly, I've been in Pittsburgh.
Yeah. All right, I think we can start thinking about the final round for All Roads Lead to Travel. So the words we're gonna come up with gotta be good. All right, let's see here. You have a word?
Dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate? Oh boy. We got dark chocolate. Let's see here. Apply.
Okay.
The verb apply. So these are the two words for the final round of All Roads Lead to Travel tonight. We have dark chocolate and we have apply. Oh, we got more coming in. Troy got one. He says, okay, in this round of the scavenger hunt, you must get in video of 2 team members frisking someone on their cell phone. Extra points for digging up a cactus, videoing an emotional shower show, and attend a Tupperware show.
Nice! Wow!
You know what? That sounds almost like a little bit of the quest that they have on some of the cruise ships. Yeah. Eric then, Troy got frisked by the lady on the ship digging for his cactus. She only found his cell phone and a few dollars to buy a pot pie and a lint roller, not enough to get Tupperware, so there was an emotional shower. Yeah, the emotions that it makes that surface whenever people cannot get a hold of that Tupperware, right?
I know.
It's something. Oh boy, Anthony again. Gary was so drunk on the BBD cruise, he made Dewey apply dark chocolate on his ass chest.
I don't know what was going on there.
Oh, gee. Oh, that
Gary, what are you doing?
That is hilarious. Anthony's on a roll too tonight, I'm telling you.
Look at you go!
Whoa. Yeah. All right, guys, so these two for the final ones, we got dark chocolate and we got apply. Actually, I was in the emotional shower. My husband put some dark chocolate in my Tupperware. After I got out of the shower, I would apply for jobs. Hey, someone got to pay for all that Tupperware and that chocolate, right? So
that's right.
I can see why you need the money. Then Gary, yeah, Anthony, where did that dark chocolate come from? Oh,
I don't know.
Yikes. Eric having a good laugh over Anthony's comment here. Oh boy. Oh, this game is so much fun, I'm telling you. Never get enough of it.
And you know what? It's been so good to talk to everybody.
Yes, always.
At least some of everybody, you know? And those that didn't say hello, we say hello.
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. All right. Final call for dark chocolate and apply. What can you turn those words into that are somehow travel related and at the same time funny as can be? I'm going to hold off 1 more minute or so. In the meantime, we would like to inform you that this coming Sunday we'll have another premiere for you. It's going to be it's going to be about San Diego, and we did get to see a nice bit of San Diego. So stay tuned for that. The premiere will be starting at 8:45 p.m. Eastern.
And if you've been to San Diego, please leave a comment under and let us know what you went to see while you went to San Diego.
Yeah, for sure. All right, we got more comments coming in. Blaine says, I was digging for myself when I got pricked by a cactus. I had to use my lint roller to pick it out. I then ate my pot pie from my Tupperware. After my emotional shower, I applied dark chocolate.
Okay.
Sometimes therapy can be a strange thing, right, boy?
Yes.
Then Eric, Blaine was drunk and was flirting with the lady on the ship and said, no, I like dark chocolate. You need not apply. Oh! Oh boy. Troy, then I was digging in my cactus and my finger came back with dark chocolate.
Oh,
oh my god.
Ew.
That is the foulest comment I've seen.
I don't know. Gary's lint roller. I ain't touching his lint roller.
No, never touch Gary's lint roller. I tell you what, though, I'm not sure about giving Troy a handshake now.
I know!
Gary, then I applied dark chocolate to my ass's chest and charged $50 a taste. It benefits the children. I kept telling people.
Oh my god!
Oh, gee. Oh, they're brutal tonight, Kimberly. I'm telling you. Anthony, never been to San Diego. Oh, you should check it out. It's really a cool place to explore, Anthony. There's a lot to see and to do there. Eric says he has been to San Diego once in 2009. Definitely need to go back. Yeah, it's been a while then. Blaine, I told the lady that she should apply with you as you are dark chocolate. She says that to Eric. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. And he goes, oh my gosh, Troy. Troy says, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Oh my god, it just went crazy now.
Eric says to Blaine, I already had that.
Oh my god.
Anthony says, I won't be shaking Troy's hand for sure. Yeah, Anthony is like, I'm not getting into that.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Oh, gee. All right. This has been a lot of fun, guys. It really has been. We're going to be wrapping it up, huh?
Yeah, it's about that time. We've been on 2 hours.
Coming up on the 2 hour mark again, but it went by fast. That's because we had a great time. We hope you did too. If you did and you haven't done so yet, please hit those thumbs up for us. Really does help us out. Feel free to share our content.
Yes,
If you think there's other
please.
people out there that might be interested in watching it, whether it be videos or the live stream or whatever. And of course, we thank you for watching our live stream, our live travel talk show
Yeah.
tonight.
I do want to put on something else. Go to, I mean, a lot of you are regular people that we see all the time, and we really appreciate your support. And one of the ways you can help us is go ahead to our regular page and take a look at how Neil has set up the videos now with some of the groupings.
Yeah, the playlist
The
things,
playlist things. And let us know. We think everything's a lot easier to find this way.
Yeah.
And let us know.
It's still
what
a
you
work
think.
in progress,
It is
though.
still a
It's
work
not
in
finished,
progress.
but it will be good to get some
Some
opinions
feedback.
and feedback
Yeah, we
on what
appreciate
you're
it.
thinking. So yes, we value any and all input,
Yeah.
and we're not afraid of constructive criticism. So let us know what you think. Eddie is, well, he was on the love seat, but he
He's
must
laying
have
there on the floor.
gone somewhere. Yeah, he's on the floor
Sometimes
just
when
chilling.
he gets high, he wants to lay on the floor. He doesn't even want to lay on the furniture.
Yeah, I know. Troy says that's been a tough day, and thanks for the laughs. Oh, well, hey, Troy, thank you so much for being here. And of course, we're happy we could do that, make that happen for you, brighten your
Thank you
day
for
a little bit
spending-
further.
Thank you for spending your time.
Absolutely. Blaine says, great live as always. Thanks so much, Blaine. Gary says, thanks for a fun evening. Thank you for being here. And to you and for all the other moderators in here, thank you for everything you do.
We
Making
appreciate
sure
each
that,
and every one of you.
The live stream runs nice and smooth. And Eric says, checking it out now. Awesome, thank you. Ashley is fond of how I set it up. All right, good deal, good deal. Great
Thank
live as
you.
always. Thank you, thank you. Okay, awesome. Good. Then I think we will be off to the next live stream. But that will be the first week of September.
It'll be right after we get back from our cruise.
That's right. So we're going to be telling you all about it for sure.
You know what? Keep an eye on the TTT community on Facebook too.
Yeah, we keep you
Because
posted there.
We're going to be posting things about the upcoming trip.
Yeah.
And little notes and things like that, hopefully, and on my Facebook too.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I forget I post on just my personal Facebook. So, feel free to friend me as well.
Yeah, Anthony says good night. Eric says never had a bad life, always fun. Thank you.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate that. Of course, special thank you to our super chatters tonight, Anthony and Gary, for your generosity. Much, much appreciated. All that support.
Yeah.
And well, feel free to touch base with us.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining us once again. And until next time, this is Neil.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is Untitled Chapter TV. Good night.
Good night.